Hi, welcome to Celestial Guidance with Janine. This is a special activation message from your angels and teams. It will be an activation card for Sagittarius. Sorry. I kept hearing something popping behind me. So each sign is getting a activation, and they're saying this is time for like certain activations to be woken up or certain healings, that kind of thing. And I'm going to go into it, and then what they're saying is also is that if you want, when I'm going into the detail, if you want to take a snapshot of this, so when you want to go into meditation later, you can have the picture of the card with you. That way you can get more information from it, and maybe make notes of it, and get the downloads that you need for this activation for Sagittarius. And they're saying that whenever you see this is a timeless reading, so it's going to be based on whenever you see it from the next it'll be activated like within the next 30 days or something like that. So like saying to work within the next 30 days, but this is your time for this activation to be happening for you. And then I'm going to go through some clarifiers, and we'll get some more information for you and trying to help you out. And let me see. So timeless reading. Let's see what else they're saying. I think I said everything I need. I can't remember if there was something else they want me to say, but okay. So I'm going to go through the card, and then we'll go through it, and then we'll get some clarifiers. Your activation, Divine Masculine. So this is time for Sagittarius to get grounded into and activate your Divine Masculine. This is for male and female, so it doesn't matter. It's like really getting yourself more grounded into the yin and yang, so that way you are really more grounded and working from a more full spirit, like a full body, mind, spirit type thing. So I feel like this is really getting yourself awoken to, being strong, taking action, going for your intuition, following your heart space, but following your intuition as well. So it's just like you're having a perfect balance. So this is time for you to start working with your Divine Masculine. And the numbers, if you add them up, is 3 and 2, so it could be 5. So you're in for some big major changes, getting yourself, integrated into this, and really start working with the fire and the passion. Start getting all those, chakras. I feel like you're being cleansed. You've been going through a big cleansing. There's been a big work that you've been working on. I'm also hearing like maybe start working with the Saint Germain, the Violet Flame. So it's like this will really transmute a lot of old energies, a lot of old fears, old stuff, and dense energies that you don't need to be feeling anymore, that you don't need to be working with your field, in your experience, in your life, in your world. So it's like really time for you to really start working with your Divine Masculine. And basically it's just more working with your compassion, with your heart, but taking action on it. So start taking, action, start taking steps in towards that. And I feel like they're also saying to get yourself more rooted, start working with your root chakra, getting yourself grounded, really getting yourself, start with there, and then go from the beginning, or go to the next step from there. But I'm hearing like also to journal a lot of stuff, especially when you're working with this card. And if you're taking a picture of it and you're going to be working with it later, what other information do you get from this? What other activations are you receiving from this card? And they're saying to make sure that you're sitting there in a quiet space. Get your candles lit, get your incense going, whatever you need, your crystals. And I keep hearing for crystals to work with amethyst and lapis lazuli. So what else? Clear quartz, of course, but those are the main ones I'm feeling. But even like some kind of tektite, like moldavite or something, that will help you to start working with confidence and start really moving forward. So your activation is to start working with your Divine Masculine, and you're headed into some big major changes. So it's such a beautiful card. It's like, I feel like too, like it kind of looks like a ring, like coming full circle, burning away all the old dense energies, burning away, whatever no longer serves you, and just really start working more, and, walking in faith, and, walking with courage, and, walking with the divine, masculine energy, knowing that you're protected by divine God source and Mother Gaia as well, that, you are protected and you're walking through this. I feel like you're going to, like, your crown chakra is gonna like open up like really big. Like I feel like a lot of you might be having crown chakra activations, that kind of thing, like head popping, you know, that kind of awakening symptom type of information. Okay, so we're going to go into some clarifiers. We'll get some more information for you and see where else that you need to know to help you on your journey for your activation and working with your divine masculine, and see what it is that you need to work towards the rest of like the next 30 days. So let's see what else we got. All right. They want to go with the Moonology. All right. It's for Sag. What else does Sag need to know for tonight? Or for this activation, sorry. What else does Sag need to know? Clarifiers. Yep. Ooh. I think those are the ones. That's too many. Okay. Anything else for Sag? Okay. A new start is coming. Oh, you see that? New moon. And I feel like with the new moon we just had, I feel like it's a new beginning, a new start, like a rebirth. Nothing is yet set in stone. Adjustments are required. Okay. So I feel like with this, with like a new start is definitely coming. And that's because you're working with your divine masculine, that you're going to start getting yourself more grounded. And I feel like with the energies, it's like there's some adjustments that needed to go on to happen for you to be able to move forward. And I think with this activation, now that you know, it's like I feel like you need to start taking action, and you haven't been taking any action. And then, you know, it's like the adjustments that need to be required. Maybe you're into an old habit, an old belief that you're not letting go of. You know, maybe you're watching too much TV, or you're not meditating enough, or you're not taking a little bit of action like you're supposed to be doing. So in this, like, you know, nothing is yet set in stone because you haven't really taken any action. That's why the divine masculine is coming out, because they really wanted you to start taking more action, start being more, not aggressive, but, you know, getting more passionate about what you're supposed to be, the passion, getting more passionate, you know, is getting that fire ignited so that you can get moving. And I feel like, you know, things weren't happening. Sorry. I feel like things weren't happening because there were some adjustments that needed to happen first. You know, maybe you needed to move to create that space that you needed, or there was something you needed to let go of, that you needed, you know, heal from, you know, integrate from. So, and that's, of course, you know, Mercury's retrograde too. But I feel like there's things that had to happen for you to be able to get clarification, to be able to move forward. But you have such a great new start is coming, a new beginning is starting to come forward. And the other card, that's when the answers you need are coming. So they're really saying the answers you need are coming. And I feel like within the month of, because I feel like with Gemini, because I saw the twins, I didn't even read that. So it's like, I feel like you're going to receive this answer pretty soon, like within the next couple of days, next couple of weeks. There's something you've been waiting to hear back on, something you have been taking action on. And I see, for some reason, I keep seeing the peace sign in here. So it's like just being more at peace within yourself as well. And I feel like you're going to find more peace just by working with your more divine masculine, because you're going to take action and you're going to feel good about it, because you've been thinking about it, even daydreaming about it, but you haven't been doing anything about it. You're not taking any action steps towards it. You know, whatever it is, like if it's writing or journaling, or you're not grounding yourself, you're not meditating, you're not working with it. So like they're saying, you know, by taking these action steps, you have your new start is coming. The new start is coming in from this point, because well, especially because of the new moon that was had in the solar eclipse, and I've been feeling like a lot of new changes are coming, new beginnings, you know, like a rebirth. Like we've been letting go of the old karma, letting go of the old beliefs, old structures, everything we were raised and brought up with. It's like it's time to let all that go so that we can move forward and start really creating the life that we really, really want. But they're saying there's something that needed to happen for you to be able to see this so you can move forward. And I feel like you're waiting on the answer too, and I feel like maybe it's from a job. This is a general reading, so not everybody's going to resonate with this. I understand that. But I just feel like in the whole general reading and the energy I'm feeling is for Sagittarius is that it's really time for you to start working with your energy and start igniting that fire. Start getting that fire into your butt and start moving. And I feel like your answers are going to start coming from that because you're starting to take action. Where else do you want to go? Get more clarifiers. We're going to go with the Osho cards. Let's see what else they have to say. All in all, it's like I feel like, there was a delay that had to happen for whatever reason, and that I think it was to get more clarification and more clarity in what you need to go forward in your life. And I feel like you've been daydreaming a lot about it or thinking about it a lot, but you haven't really been putting as much effort into it. And I feel like what they're saying is like really start getting that fire ignited and really start cleansing away all that old stuff, because you're ready for that new start. That new start is coming in, and you got to just, I feel like this card should really go down here, but it's like a new start is coming in for you. So they're like saying just be prepared for it. Start taking those action steps, getting your feminine balanced in with your intuition, balanced with taking action. So it's like really listening to your intuition. Let's see what else. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, wait, the other cards flipped over. Okay. So first off, I feel like the one card that flew out was the healing, ordinary, breakthrough, and sorry. Yeah, you've been feeling a little crazy. Okay, so I feel like this was over here. Anyway, you've been in your head a lot. Like you've been over worrying things. You've been stressing out about things. Yeah, I feel like you haven't been taking enough action. Like you've just really been in your head, really in the emotions, like daydreaming about it, but you haven't really been taking that much action. That's why they really want to kick you in your butt and get that fire started and start working with that divine masculine. Start asking, guidance from your angels and your angel team to help guide you. You've been going through a big major healing. I feel like with all your chakras, it's like burning away all the dense energies. It's really coming into, you're about ready to have a big breakthrough. It's like your life is going to start feeling, more, not ordinary, but it's going to feel so much more peaceful. It's like you're going to start living your life and it's going to be the way you want it. And I just feel like that's what you've been looking for. Like it's been so stressful. You've been so in your head. You've been so worried and like over analyzing things and stressed out about what is it supposed to happen, how is it supposed to happen, and that's why a lot of this makes sense. It's like things weren't set in stone yet because you weren't really clear on the direction you weren't going. So nothing was really set in stone because you hadn't taken any action. So of course things had to happen. Adjustments need to be made within your body, within your psyche, so that you can help get yourself more propelled and get that fire started and get you moving. Breakthrough. So a big breakthrough, and I feel like a breakthrough is also not only in your life and moving forward and really starting to see what you got to do and start taking those little baby steps, or be easier on yourself. It's hard when we're coming out of our cocoon or we're coming out of our isolation, and it's like we get into that mode where we feel like we have to defend ourselves all the time. But they're saying it's no more time for fighting. You don't have to fight within yourself anymore. You don't have to fight with other people anymore. For some reason I need to say, no means no. No is a complete sentence. I don't know why I need to say that, but, stop fighting within yourself. Don't fight with other people as well. Hold your emotions, And I think with the energy, it's like you've been so stressed out and you've been fighting for so long. And it's like the breakthrough is that you don't have to hold on no more. You don't have to fight anymore. Your breakthrough is over, or the breakthrough is here, where you're going to start seeing enlightenment or start seeing you're going to start seeing the light, more light at the end of the tunnel. You're really starting to work through all this old stuff. So they're saying to really let go of the fight. You don't have to fight anymore. You don't have to fight within yourself. You don't need to be strong anymore. I mean, yes, of course, you are strong. You're very, very strong. But they're also saying that, you don't have to fight anymore. You don't have to fight with the energies. And it's like it's over. It's done. It's time for you to start moving forward. You're about ready to have a big breakthrough. It's like a new start is coming. I feel like you've been going through a lot of healing and a lot of work, a lot of in your head and a lot of worrying. It's like this time, start taking action. It's like by this activating you using this card, this is going to help activate you by, working with your divine masculine. So that way you can start, working with your intuition with your divine feminine is working with the intuition, and the divine masculine is taking action. So, okay. More clarifiers, angel cards. For Sagittarius, what other info would you like to give Sagittarius? Yeah, you've been going through a lot And I feel like it's time. It's over. You don't need to worry anymore. It's like, I feel like, you've been struggling and fighting so long. And it's like, when is this ever going to be done? And it's over. And it's over as soon as you let it be over. Okay, so the card that just flew out. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships to the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. So it's all about the Divine Masculine. It's time to get to work. It's, maybe start taking the courses, or, maybe I feel like, some people might be going back to school, getting some more education, to help you to further, further your own self-worth and what you need to do to further educate yourself to start doing what you want to do. Maybe if you need to meditate and you want to be a meditation teacher, you got to learn to meditate, that type of thing. But I also feel like somebody's going to offer you a job, somebody's going to offer you an opportunity, and it's going to be so amazing. And it's like, this is what you need to do. This is the by taking the action steps, you're going to be moving forward, and it's going to be really great, because I feel like it's going to lead you into a whole new beginning of a whole new life and something starting forward. It's going to be really, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be really amazing. But they're also saying to keep learning, keep studying. Don't give up on the studies. Don't slack off on your spiritual studies. Keep studying, keep growing, because that's what life is about. And the other card that flew out is you know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. So I feel like you're very intuitive, you're very psychic also. And they're also saying that you already know what you're supposed to be doing, and that, I feel like you've been pulling away from your relationship so you can be more focused on your spiritual life, and that you have to basically is really come into balance with the two, so that, unless you want to, end the separation, or maybe he's busy doing his other thing. But what I'm hearing is that, you've been focusing more, or maybe you need to, even focus more onto your spiritual work instead of the relationship. This is more about you. Or maybe, you're so involved in trying to, look for your soulmate. You just want to be with somebody so bad that, all you're focusing on that. And they're saying that, this is more about you. It's like finding your soul purpose, really about you getting grounded into finding out who you are and why you're here. And it's not about time for really finding your soulmate. The soulmate will happen when it's supposed to. But for right now, it's like, this is your main time to study and learn, get your spiritual practice in, start taking action towards your spiritual life. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. See, you're supposed to start taking action. Start, working towards that goal. Start taking little action steps. If it's like, even if, you're working on one thing and you want to do a side business, being a massage therapist, but you still need to get another job too. Start taking action steps, because I feel like you're going to be guided into something, and it's going to be more than what you thought, than you even applied for. It's like, I feel like it's going to be a good change. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Excuse me. So I feel like you're going to be coming into some abundance, a new job, maybe a job promotion. More money is going to be flowing into your life, and it's because you are creating it. You're starting to work with your masculine energy and balancing the female with the male. With your intuition, with the action. You're going to start creating what you want. You're going to start really believing in yourself. I feel like you're going to really come up into your confidence. Like, you're really going to start feeling good about yourself. And it's like, by working with the male and female energies, mainly I think you've been too much on the, going with the intuition, but now it's like time to start taking action. And so I feel like by doing that, you're going to start prospering. The other card that flew out is make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Yeah, I feel like you're going to meet somebody who's going to be like the same length as you. Like, you're going to, you guys are going to be in the same, maybe it's a job that you guys both think about, or not think about, sorry. That you guys share the same vision of helping people, healing people. You have this big vision, and they're like saying that, maybe it's not beneficial for you to work by yourself, but also maybe working with a partner. But I also feel like you're going to be meeting other people that are going to be like-minded people, that you share your same vision, so that you will help you on your version or on your vision of your spiritual life as well. Like, you're meant to start finding people like you. You're not meant to be here alone. We're not meant to isolate all the time and just meditate all day long. Like, now it's time to start taking action. It's time to start moving forward. Okay. Anything else? Let me see. Yeah, it's like really big time. It's like this is really I just feel like you've just been really on maybe you've been meditating more, working with the more feminine side. But it's like I guess it was like really I guess reiterating that it's just really time to start taking action. And with all the cards coming out, it's like it's time to start moving forward and really start getting out of your comfort zone, start spreading your wings, stretching your wings, and start taking baby steps. Study up more on maybe if you want to do YouTube or something, look it up, start researching it, what kind of cameras you use, or can you use your phone, or what other people looking at certain titles, whatever it is that you need to do is start investigating it, start, researching it, start taking action. If it's learning tarot, start, getting books to help you to learn, or maybe taking classes or courses. That way it helps you to study more. But I just feel like it's time for you to really start, following your intuition and start taking action steps. And this card is here to help you. This activation is here to help you to integrate that and to really start working with your divine masculine so you can start taking action to start fulfilling your dreams and start creating that abundance that you really want and you deserve, that you've worked so hard for, that you've been isolating yourself so long for, being a hermit, and really, like I feel like you've been isolating yourself for so long and it's kind of hard for you to get out of that, that habit. So they're like saying, just take little baby steps, every time you feel like you're reverting back to your old self, or what I like to do is what's the word again, I can't remember. I just like get tunnel vision where I just zone out and I watch YouTube all day long, and it's usually like ghost stuff or paranormal, that kind of thing. But I do like to study up on my spiritual stuff too, and I'll get hung up on that. Like I love Christina Lopes. So I've been watching her, binge watching her a lot, and I get into my tunnel vision and I forget about being in the world, being in the present moment, and start taking action steps and being in the present moment. So it's like pulling yourself away from a little bit, integrating your spiritual studies that you've been doing for so long, like meditating or getting quiet, not overthinking, that kind of thing, getting your heart space. It's like now it's time to start integrating all that into your life now and start taking action, start moving towards your dreams, start activating that part of you that needs to start moving, to get that fire burning, to get that passion flowing, because you got such a great ability. And it's like they really want you to start asking to be it's like enlightenment coming in. Like I just feel like you're just gonna get like a big boost in your head or something. It's just really powerful in the mind here. So really watch your card. I would like to look at every detail and then write down notes that you may pick up on. What are the information you're receiving from this? Is like, cleansing the heart space, really burning away all that negative stuff, old past stuff, old karma, even not from this lifetime, from past lifetimes as well. So I feel like this is like cleansing a lot of stuff. And I also see a ring, so I feel like, somebody might be getting married by, taking action and really following your heart. It's like I feel like somebody might be getting married, somebody might be asking somebody to get married. But I also feel like two other things that I'm receiving on this one as well. It's like I feel like it's a portal and also something coming full circle. So it's like I feel like this is an energy of a portal of moving yourself forward and really getting yourself grounded into being who you're meant to be and who you're meant to walk in this life as. Having power, having strength, really going forward, and you have confidence in yourself, really having confidence in your ability and what you're here for and what you're doing. Just do it, just have faith. I think that's it. Okay. This is a really powerful message for you. It's like time. I keep hearing it's time. So I got some angel cards. I wrote all these. I had these angel cards like over 30 years ago, and they're really old and they're really tiny. So I thought I'd write them down on cards, and then we'll see what other angel message have for you. Little angel messages. And then my other little project is my affirmation cards that, I've been saving since like 2012. And, some new ones too that I've added into, but I've added in a lot of my favorite ones. And I thought it might help other people too with the affirmations, because it really changes your world when you're so negative, or you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop and you're not used to, being in a positive state of mind, or if you're just starting to realize that you've been negative for so long. Affirmations are really great. I really found they're really beneficial for me. Some people don't like them, but I think it's all about how you're using it and really integrating the energy of what you're reading and integrating it into your your beingness and what you're putting out into the out into your experience. All right, let's see. Angel message. Usually they fly out. Obedience. I think the last deck had that. Willingness, tenderness, and power. Yep, time to start standing in your power. Obedience is like, obedience to yourself, to your inner self, to your guides, to your angels, like listening to the laws, not driving fast, that kind of thing. Start slowing down and enjoy the process. Willingness and to change yourself, willingness to really start taking that change, or changing to taking steps and start taking action to work towards what you want to. Having more tenderness with yourself and others, being more kind, being more loving, being more compassionate, and then really standing in your power. It's like time for you to really start getting confident and working towards what you're here for. It's like I feel like you just need to start taking those action steps to help you to activate. Sorry, it's like I'm getting hot all of a sudden. It's just time for you to get activated. It's time for you to start taking action, start following your intuition, and start taking action steps. Okay. And affirmation. What is the affirmations for Sagittarius? What is the best affirmation for Sag? All right. Well, we got a couple here. All right. I help my body, mind, and spirit live healthfully, if I can read my own writing, healthfully by creating a loving atmosphere around me. I love that. I help my body, mind, and spirit live healthfully by creating a loving atmosphere around me. So like, candles or oils or crystals. I love my crystals. It is okay to ask for help. I give help when others need it, and I ask for help when I need it. It's okay to ask for help. You don't have to do this alone. I feel like you've been on your own for too long, and it's time to ask for help. I love my family and my home. I feel nurtured, warm, and safe. That's a great little affirmation that, especially if you're not feeling, safe or loved, or you've been going through childhood trauma, it's like we have to learn to love ourselves again. So it's like, I love my family and my home. I feel nurtured. So you start telling yourself these little things. So a lot of times we have to start reparenting ourselves. So it's like a lot of times, but they're just saying, these are great little affirmations to help you. I hope they help you. But anyway, I hope you resonate with the reading. I hope this made sense. If you liked, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. That would really help me out. And if you would love a personal reading, or, this is a general reading, but if you would like a more personal reading, you can always email me at JanineSpiritualMedium@gmail.com. And again, I hope you resonate, and I hope you enjoy the reading. And I guess I'll see you on the flip side. Have a blessed night. Thank you guys. Bye.